lesson, and today we're going to be talking about Steve Lukather's Somewhere Out There guitar solo. So what can we learn with this solo? It's melody, it's just using the melody, so it's melodic, right? But there's more. Let's look into it. Okay, my fingers are kind of sore. I had a gig last night, so but I'm here and let's get it on with the lesson. But before that, let me check if we are live here in YouTube. Let me see. Yes, we are, and there are people watching already. Hello, good day, everyone. Dio is here. And if you want me to give you a shout out, just comment down below. If you have any questions, also, maybe we can talk about it. If you have any, something to say about this solo. But yeah, I checked it. It's Steve Lukather who did it. And of course, the tone, Steve Lukather tone, so nice. Yes. One of my favorite guitar player, I can say. So this is from James Ingram and Linda Ronstadt version of Somewhere Out There. And what he did with this one is, like I've said, just the melody of the song. But yeah, I think the work here is that intro. I have a different version of the first one that I did. What I wrote on this one is this basic 3 note version. In the first one, I transcribed this one. I think I did. I did that with some kind of a slide. So it works well because it's the same notes, no? But yeah, let's tackle that later. I just want to talk about the chords first. Okay, so the chords here, it came with, before the solo, I mean, it goes with something like this, which is cool. I like the chords on the intro. So we have this. Okay, we're not talking about Steve Lukather solo here. I'm talking about the chords, which is beautiful. The way they... This one's so good, right? And this one. Wow. So you cannot hear any guitar like that. So I studied the chords of the the keyboard and stuff. And that chord is actually usually used in 80s, even 70s. So this one is C and then D over C. So it's like we have a D7 there, but when you put the bass, like third inversion, it's third inversion, not like third inversion, because you're putting the bass C there. So C and C bass, the D chord, right? So that's really beautiful. And going down, C, B flat. So it's a C chord with a B flat, and then B flat with the F. Wow, right? So this is before the solo. Okay. So that's this part. It's nice. I just wanna talk about that beautiful sequence. Wow. Okay. And then it goes to the dominant, which is in this case E over D. So it's not using like E7, right? Not like that. So it's using the flat 7, the chord, which is D with the E bass. So you can add that to your chords, I can say. This is really good chords. So working with that, basis, even with that dominant, that's so nice. So that's D over E. So rather than playing E7, which is kind of like, basic, in a way, it doesn't sound that, that cool, especially with this song. So try that, D with the E bass. That's so nice. So that's our fifth. And then it goes to our key, which is A major. Yeah? So I talked about that before the solo because, like I've said, it's so cool the use of chords there. So I put it there and even that one. You can check the chords also here on if it's too fast and you cannot follow. I transcribe it here. You'll see I have the chords there. You can check that out. The way I play it. Okay, you can even copy the way I play it. Okay, and then it goes to A major, which is A, C sharp minor 7. Alan Castro, hello. Ryan Favor, hello. Good day, guys. C sharp minor 7, and we have this A over D. A over D. A over D. This one, okay? So, actually, I play the D major 7 then. Right? It's more so extended. You can use a D, but I like extensions, like adding more notes to your chord. See how that sounds. So that's a we can call it let's say we can also call it a D major 9. Okay, so D major 9. You can call it like that, and then D over E again. Okay. Or yeah, D over E. This one. So the first one is, let's just call it D major 9. You can call it A over D if you want. But yeah, D major 9 is more. So we have a major 7 there, and then we have a 9. So that's beautiful. Beautiful chord. And then just go to D with the E bass. So, we're not just talking about the solo. The solo is beautiful because of the chords. The chords that we use. So A, C sharp major 7, then this one. Wow. Right. Repeat. And then we have this really awesome part, which is this. Wow. So the theory there, it's like this note. We have that leading. It's like I call it a leading note or notes. Because it goes to. Okay. Then if you put that into your chord. Okay. So you have that kind of a sequence there. So it's a D chord. And then you just put this notes there. A sharp or B flat, B, C sharp. Okay, so you have that. And then from the D, beautiful. Alright, so then we go to B minor 7 there. And then we have that D over E again. So it's the chord of the melody, and then the solo is the same thing. That's what he did. Okay, but we will talk about execution. So how Steve Lukather, try to make it more interesting. So not just following. Yeah, he's following the melody, but he made it interesting. Using the guitar. So this is the guitar solo. Okay, so the chords. Okay, this is the other one that we just add there, right? And then it's just basic all A in A major. Scale, of course, we're gonna be using the A major scale. Nothing more and nothing less. Yeah, it's just A major scale. The runs we will be talking about that because I think that's the most important part of the solo, which is the intro. Running or going to that that part. Alright? So that one it just started on E note, and the rest all notes in the A major. We have A, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. So it's all in the... Alright, so there are many ways you can do this. The first one I did is with a slide. Right. The second one, the first one is slide in the beginning. The other one that I did, I think on the video, is sliding on the last string. But I'll just show it to you. Okay. 3 note per string is the easiest one. Alright, so we have that. And you just do the legato. And then the subdivision is just straight 30-second note. Yeah. After the first beat, bam, da 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 bam. So you just do that. So after the first beat, bam, then you do 3 note per string. Alright. So by numbers, we have 7, 9, 11, 7, 9, 11, 7, 9, 11, 9, 10, 12. Pretty basic. Alright. So that's the first one. Then if you don't want that stretch, you can also slide from the 7th fret there, which is my other transcription. Because on my first transcription, I did the slide, so I slide here. And then did the... If you do my first transcription, because of that slide, you will have like a, I can say, you don't have to stretch that much, because with this one that I did, the new one, you have to really stretch like this. Right? With my first one, after that slide, 7 to 9 fret, and then you don't have to stretch that much. You can use your first and second and third finger. Alright, so the notes there will be just the frets, 9th fret, 11th fret, 12th fret, 9th fret, 11th fret, 11th, 12th. And then on the third string, you just play 9 and 11. And then we have 9, 10, 12. And you can check that on my old video. So that's the only thing is, oh, there's some things that are different. So that's my first transcription. You know, the notes are the same. It's just that I changed like the way I played it, so that you have an option also. If I'll just do the same thing, then you know there's no point, because I have the old one here already. Like this one, so my old video. So while listening to it, you know, maybe changing some execution, I focus more on like because there's no like video of Lukather doing this. I don't know if there's a I can say interview of him doing this. So it's more of like thinking like a guitar player, how he did it. So options are really good when studying solos. Like that one. So that one, if you like that one, I slide on that. And then you have only this position. So that's the old one. You can check that out. Okay. That's the only thing that's different, than I can say. And also the slides, which on the new one, I did bends. Okay, so we'll talk about that again. So I really focus on those executions, and I try to change it a bit so that, like I said, you have options. So I just don't play the notes, if you know what I mean. I really focus on how can we make it sound better. Can you do the finger tabs, Van Halen corruption? Oh, the tabs for for I think I have tabs for that, but I'm not. I haven't posted it yet. Yeah. Okay, so we have the hash slinging slasher. Hello. Okay, after that, same thing. This one melodies. What we need to look at here is like vibrato. Original didn't do much. It's not like nothing like that, or so I really try to listen to those vibrato. If there are just a bit, like that. Like it's not like not white vibrato, just a tiny bit. If you're using finger vibrato, just a bit, not. Okay, so we have that. Maybe I'll use a tremolo, just a bit. Okay, then another vibrato. Okay, so the first bend, a bit, not too much vibrato there. Here, I didn't hear anything. And then there's vibrato. On the other one, what I did on this section, because this is just a melody, okay? So we were talking about how to execute those notes. First one I did this, okay? So what I did is what we call pre-bend. So you bend it first. Then I listened to it again. I'm thinking he used like slides, okay? So again, it's up to you now what you want to use. So this is the how it sounds if you do pre-bend. Alright. And if you do the slide, this is how it sounds. So after this, first one, bend. Okay, that's the first one. And the other one, slide. Alright. First one is bending, the other one is slide. So whatever works for you. So I did bend on the first one, I did the slide on this one. So you have an option, what you like. But I think I like this one. Because I can really attack that. Okay, and after that part, we have this, which is the same as like the first one that I did. Because you did the bend, 2 bends with 1 pick, okay? Then we have that. So that's 17th fret, first string. Okay. Now this is the trickiest section, I can say. It's the arpeggio. Now, if you bar it, you need to know how to do the roll. If not, it will sound like a chord. So that's going to be bad to solo. Now, what you can do is try to really separate the notes like this. So use the 3rd finger, sliding on the 18th fret, and then 17th fret 2nd string with the 1st finger, then 2nd finger on the 17th fret 1st string. So try to really. Now if you're going to bar it, make sure you're taking off the 2nd finger, and then that 1st finger, and then you roll it. If not, you will have this. That will really ruin that section. Right? So listen. You heard that? So you're doing the chord, so you have to separate the notes. So the easiest way I think I can share with you guys. So 3rd finger, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 1 note each, 1 finger each note. And then this one, on the first one, I did I think the slide. Okay. Here I did a bend. So it's, listening to it, it sounds the same depending on how clean you executed the notes. But yeah, it doesn't matter if you do the slides or bends there. So I like the bends; it goes faster. Slide will take a bit more time, but it's still good. Alright, bend. So yeah, we're just talking about how to execute the notes properly and how you like it. Right? This one, if you listen to that one, 19th fret bend on the original, you can hear the vibrato. So it's either he did that. Now for me, it's easy and cleaner if I use my tremolo. Why? Because I can mute the strings if I don't have a muter. I can mute the strings with my left hand. I don't have to do this, and try to really squeeze it. I can just use my fingers to mute the strings and do a tremolo vibrato there. Now, if you don't have a tremolo, then you have no option but to do that and use your right hand to mute the strings there. Okay? Because it has a vibrato on that part, after this. Okay, without a tremolo, you have this. Make sure you mute the other strings with the right hand also with the bass. I can call it double muting. You both mute with the left and the right. Especially if you have that vibrato there. If not, you have that unwanted string noise, right? So you have that. Or better yet, for me, I like doing this. Sounds the same. Cleaner, because I can really focus on muting the strings. So again, entirely up to you what you want, but I taught you that you can use your fingers or you can use your whammy bar tremolo there. Not too much, of course, not like that, just a bit. Okay? And then after that section, simple, this is all in the A major. Still on that section, and then we have this section. Easy part, just finishing the solo there. So, what can we learn on this solo? Again, solos, especially when you're, let's say, in a rush and you want to do, let's say, in a rush, and you want to do a solo. The easiest way is just to play the melody of the song, which is this one, right? And then from the melody, you can, embellish it, like that one, or adding those flourish, but still, working on the melody. Again, how executions are like very important in guitar soloing or creating your solos. Bends and slides, the difference between those sometimes make a big difference. Sometimes it's okay, like this one, right? Or not so much. But if you're thinking of like doing, let's say this, compared to this, all right? It's a choice. So bend for me, I cannot say bending is better than slides. It depends on the situation. Depends on what sounds good or the attack. I can say I use bends when I want like when I use slides. I use slides. I mean when. Right? But I use bends if I want more emotion to my solo, use bends. So both are like there's no better technique than the other one. It's just what you need or how you feel it. Okay, so we need to study those techniques, bending, slides, and vibrato. I can say bending and vibrato for me is the hardest and most important. So if you can focus on those two, I always tell my students, if you can focus on bending and vibrato, it will, put you ahead, let's say. yes, shredding is good, all the techniques are good, alternate picking or whatever. But if you don't know how to, do vibrato, and you don't know how to properly bend, you will really sound like a beginner. Okay? Even if you can shred, even if you can do sweep picking, alternate picking, economy picking, you can do all the fast runs, and then you do vibrato like this, then it's so bad. Okay? For example, I have one solo I'm teaching my student, and this
With
is
Photo Vibrance, you can transform any photo into a
wait,
mesmerizing moving image in just a few
just
clicks.
to give you an
Simply
idea.
drop your.
So this is the original.
I
Okay?
love it.
Wait, I'm going to slow it down. For sure you know this. Do solo. Yeah, this is easy. I can say, but listen to that vibrato, right? It's not much, but you can hear that. And if our vibrato is not like stable, it sounds like or like that. Most of the time, especially beginners, because if you don't know the motion yet, or you don't have that muscle memory, because vibrato is like bending also, but not to that point, right? And I was talking about this like vibrato. You don't hit the up. You just you have this let's say limit where you can just hit that note and go back and forth to that, and then you go fast, right? So you just like that. Then you have that note. Yep. And when you listen to that, you can hear it. Especially when it's slow like that, you can really hear wom 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 wom, right? And then that one, not much, just a bit. So it's more of like how you control your in a way bending them and bending back and forth. But like I've said, you cannot go. Uh, yeah, do it that's what happens when if you don't practice your vibrato. This happens. That happens. So it's just more about like how you control it. You can use the fingers, or you can use. No, what I like with the tremolo, it's more controlled, more relaxed. But the thing is, you need to know how to do the vibrato on your fingers, and then try to copy it with the tremolo. Okay? See that? So most of the time we don't know how to, especially the beginners. Like I said, because I thought for many years and see students like they don't know how to use this, so they don't like it because they're doing this. Yeah, you have to have control both on your vibrato. If you put it like too much like this, it goes out of the, let's say, context of the solo. This one is sentimental. It's a love song, so you don't need that kind of both fingers or tremolo, right? You have to do that. Okay, so next one. Those bends, okay? So like really targeting those notes. If not, you will sound like this. It's so bad. So you have to know if am I going to like full step or one and a half or half. You have to know really what to hit. Like this one and a half. Right? And sometimes when, let's say, my fingers are hurting already from, like, say, playing stuff, this helps a lot. If I really want to hit the note and I'm like, oh man, my finger hurts. It helps because I can put it up. So yeah, learning how to bend and do vibrato is very important, especially if you're into melodic soloing. If you like melodic solos, those are the two techniques that you really need to focus on: vibrato and bending. Mickey Mix is here. Wild Atlantic Man is here. And can you please play D by Ozzy? I'm really focused on this one. Thursday, I do a request, but I will check that one. D by Ozzy. D by Ozzy. So what else can we learn on this one? So like this Harem Scarum, if you haven't played it yet, I have it on my YouTube channel, of course, with tabs and backing track. Try to study this one, and you'll see what I'm talking about, especially those pentatonics. That part, listen. Right? So that's it's not like it doesn't move. Oh my gosh, you heard that? Almost break. Ah, I think my second string is going. It's kind of scared. You see? Ah, I heard that. So it's popping out already. So it's gonna break, guys. But yeah, I think it's already 2 weeks that I changed my strings. So I have a connection with my guitar strings already. If it's old and I've been using it a lot, and you see what happens there. I heard it like pop. Oh, good thing it's not breaking, but most probably it will. So you can see all of this here, but this one, which is the B, it popped, right? So I can still tune it, but I'm kind of scared already. Yeah, it's not stable anymore. So yeah, so it's time to change strings. What I noticed is I'm using Darko. This is the first time I use Darko here, but this is what I use. This is what I always use. And this kind of stuff I don't get it with this one. This is I use 8s extra slinky, but the Darko, this is the first time I use it, and I'm having this kind of with a ball end of the string. So yeah, I think yeah, I rather use this one. This is really good. I didn't want to use it, but it took me 2 days before I get this one, and then I really wanted to change the strings, so I changed the strings, and yeah, I don't like it. I like this more. I don't have a problem like this. It's still in tune, but I think I'm scared to bend already. It will just pop. Or maybe not. But yeah, I really need to change the strings. But anyway, you see, yeah, that's what happens. Um, it's not stable anymore. Okay. Oh man. Can you have a tutorial of LRB sit? LRB. It's a long way there. Uh, this guitar is beautiful. Man, this is a beautiful guitar. You know what? I got this. Let's do that, Neil, and because Thursdays are like or maybe tomorrow we can do it. I don't have much time today, or we can just talk about this guitar. Yeah, this guitar is like really awesome. Really like it. I want to get another one. Um, the Salem, I think the Salem. So I don't use my other guitars. Um, yeah, one time I practiced, I used my Fender, like my Fender, this one. So this one is beautiful as well, and like, uh, and mainly because it's heavy. If you're used to Strandberg, I'm telling you guys, this is weighs like nothing compared to this one, and this is not even. I can say when I was playing with guitars headstock, I don't find this, um, or I didn't, heavy at that time because I'm used to it, right? But I stopped using, these guitars, and I play, let's say, exclusively with the Strandberg. Then every time I take this, it's heavy. But this is awesome. Look at that, what you call it, scallop neck. So those are like scallop neck. Let me try to play. Though the strings are like really old already. So nice, so nice. I said, no, I will not be selling this. It's in the marketplace, but I think I'm taking it out because every time I play this one, I don't know, it has like a connection to me, so the feeling. Hey, these are old strings. That's it. It's just nice. It's just nice. So I changed all the parts, and yeah, I think I will keep this one, but the rest, I'm selling all my guitars. I want a Strandberg, but I think I'll keep this one. This is I can say one of my favorites, and because of the scallop neck. All it's a Fender Mexico, right? And the pickups are stock pickups, which I like, but everything is replaced. Yeah, scallop neck, and then replaced with those tuning pegs, locking tuners, and those are stainless steel, jumbo, super jumbo frets. So I put super jumbo frets there, and these are all American parts. This even the American. This one, all the blocks. This one, all American. So the wood stays the same. The neck, just scallop it the same. Pickups the same, and then everything American parts. So made in USA. Like vendor parts. Um, yeah, even the string tee. Yeah. So I changed that everything. US. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So but yeah, the strings are way off because it's really old. So when I want to practice, yeah, I just take that. I take this, and when you're playing with scallop neck, I can say you cannot really press it that hard, and that's the beauty of it. If you're practicing, you will be used to what we call light touch, you can't press this. It will be out of tune. You cannot press it really hard. Listen, it will be out of tune. Even if you press it just a bit too hard, that's gonna be the sound that you will have, man. So, what's the beauty of a scallop neck? It's really good for practicing because you cannot do this. It's out of tune, right? So when you're shredding, right? You can control that, especially with my fingers, which I have a problem already. I can when I practice with this one, I can practice like really light. And then when I go to my Strandberg, I have that feeling of like light touch. So yeah, so this is good. If you haven't tried scallop neck, um, it's a different. It's a different neck. It's nice to play with. At the beginning, you will be like, ah, what's this? Maybe you will not like it, but for me, I really like it. So this is one of the special ones that I have. Okay, and it's really old. You can see it from the back there. So I think this guitar is I don't know, 80s something. I didn't put the. I still have that original also. I bought, but I don't want to put it. Yeah, so it's easy for me to like, you know, change the tension. Okay. Ah. For those shredders there, for sure you will like this one for those who like shredding. Uh, but when I play with this, it's not. If you want to buy this one, give me an offer. Maybe I can give it. um, this is a 90s original Ibanez Japan. So this is very rare already. S540, I think S540. Um, all stocks. I didn't change anything there. You can see how, like really. I also have the plate there. I don't put the plate, so I can easily adjust it. But yeah, uh, the only thing that I change here is the rubber that you put there. It's like a rubber plastic, so that it will not move. So, but everything here is original. Okay, Japan. I bought it in Japan when I played in Japan. So, and I'm selling it already. Nothing. It's all good, but a really thin neck. Wizard, I think they call it. Yeah. If someone will buy this, give me an offer, and maybe I can send this to you or give it to you. Of course, you have to um, the shipping. You have to pay for it. But yeah, I use this a lot on my videos. You can see. Well, it feels different for me now. Like maybe because of my focal hand dystonia, this is too thin for me. So if you're kind of like a shredder, for sure, this one is for you. And you see, those are original frets from, I bought it year 2000, I think. Okay, original frets, but they're still good. They're jumbo stainless steel frets. So that's how good this guitar is. Original pickups, there are like DiMarzio's pickups. Yeah, this one is good. S540, Japan. S5, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Not mistaken. Uh, so I think that's in the marketplace already. This one is not yet on the marketplace, but this is a custom guitar. So all parts from the U.S. and it was made by Luthier in the Philippines, LG. So yeah, this one is kind of expensive also because of the wood. It's kind of heavy. I think heavier than the Strat. And this is Swamp Ash, hip shot bridge. The neck, I can say a bit, a bit. I can say better in my taste. You know, not too thin, but it's thin, but not too thin than the Ibanez. So in the middle, I can say in the middle. It's thinner than the Strat, a bit, but just a bit. So the Strat for me, especially that one, Mexico, that's perfect for my hands. This one is a bit thinner, but it's still okay. Not too thin as the Ibanez. So that's Spursel, lock and tuners. I have videos of this, yeah, lots of videos of this, using this. Stainless steel frets, stainless steel frets, and custom pickups. And I like that one also, like the Music Man thing. Yeah, for the right price maybe, but yeah, stays here. It's a good display. Good wood, like really good wood. Yeah, yeah, that one. This one's my original, and that's it. The other ones, just the heavy phone and just the heavy phone and my mower which I use on my gigs. Okay, guys. So hope to see you again tomorrow. We'll be doing a solo tomorrow. If you have any requests for the solo, which I did already, we can talk about the theory. We can talk about the anything about the guitar tomorrow. Same time. And if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you don't like guitar lessons. If you like guitar lessons, please do subscribe. It's all for free. You don't have to pay for anything. So it will help the channel. Okay. So have you heard of a band called Between the Buried and Me? I think someone requested that already because I do a live stream also on Facebook before. Now I'm just resting in a way in Facebook here and doing in YouTube. I think I did that before. Lots of requests there, and I do request also here Thursdays. And just to check, let's say that one, then I need to check it. And sometimes I play it by ear. Alright, so yeah, if you like this kind of live stream all about guitar, yeah, just subscribe and the notification so that every time I do a live stream, you'll be here. Chedat, hello, and Reefman, yeah, it's that. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, and then I hope to see you again tomorrow here on YouTube, same time around 2 o'clock, 2:30 Central Europe, time. I live in Prague, Czech Republic, so that time. I don't know what time you're in your country, but that's my time. 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. Uh, Czech Republic time. Okay. See you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day and see you tomorrow and on Thursday also. Okay. Bye bye.